everyone, what's up? This is Stephen Casey Ralphan here, and I hope everyone had a great Easter yesterday, because Easter Sunday was a pretty good for me, because the time to spend time with your families and get together and know that that Jesus Christ has risen, which is the true meaning of Easter. So hope you guys had fun, spent time with families, and for those who had kids, you guys did like Easter egg hunts and stuff like that. So today my Easter has been was good. So today I'm going to show you guys some new trains I got for Easter. So this is just in time. I got these just before Easter because most of the products I have here are ones I bought from my local train store, and the other one was a pre-order item. So which obviously you wonder what it is. So anyways, let's get started on the trains I got for Easter. So on the top you can see there's two Intermountains. They're basically rolling stocks. So the Intermountain I have is I got BNSF back on. So you can see it's in the new scheme. So I'm thinking about possibly this would be cool if I ever do bring back the BNSF coal train, because I have some back-ons but I just never ran them. But yeah, just never had any motivation to get back to those, because I know there's lots of unit trains I'm trying to make, but I'm just being held up a lot. So thought about what would be cool to do a coal train again, because I'm not sure if I'll ever resume this, because some of the back-ons are getting hard to find, or some of them are getting expensive, like especially the 5-packs. So I got that. That's an Intermountain. And then another one. They have two. So these two are the few rolling stocks I bought from my local train store just before Easter. So that was back on Friday, which is also known as Good Friday. So I got this. Got these two. So there's that. So we'll set that aside. And then the next thing, and this is another thing I bought from the train store. This is Scale Trains ET44AC Canadian National in the BC Rail Heritage Scheme. So this is my third CN Heritage unit I have. So I was actually very lucky that they still had these at my local train store, because the Heritage units sold out like crazy. And I'm not sure if Scale Trains is going to do like maybe a third run of the CN Heritage units in the future, because I was going to pre-order one from the first, but I decided to change that back to a hypotypical Tier 4, which is the Union Pacific with the letters on it. Because I know they're doing another run of hypotypicals, so we're going to that. So it's another Heritage unit I got. So this will be a perfect born power to have. So I got the BC Rail Heritage unit, because this is another one of my favorite schemes I like for CN Heritage. So I picked up that one. So and it was also their locomotive sale, so because every weekend, like Friday and Saturday, they do discounts on certain products. So, and you're wondering what's the last one? It's another locomotive, but this one I did not buy this at the store. I got this possibly like last week. So this was like like the week before, like 2 weeks before the Easter week of some sort. So this one is the biggest surprise of all. So this one is the latest run of the Tier 4 Jibos. This is a CP KC Tier 4. So unfortunately, I don't know why it says like ET44C4 right here, though, because I'm not sure why it says that, but I guess that's some kind of error, because it's really an AC, not a C4, because the ET44C4 is only on BNSF. So this is actually an ET44AC. So let's just disregard the fact that it was labeled as ET44C4. Let's disregard that. So I'm so glad that I have my third painted CPKC unit. So this is actually CP 7436, but I know it says CPKC, but it's basically painted after a CP locomotive. So we'll just refer to this as CP 7436, because so it's a pretty cool, because I've really been waiting for this, because I know they finally arrived, and when they finally arrived in late March, I was like, ooh, I'm really excited. So here it is. So now I'm going to be running, you'll see these more often on CPKC trains. So anyways, so that's basically all the trains I got for Easter. So now what I'm going to do next, I'm going to unbox these out. So after that, so also expect a review on this one coming soon. So anyways, I will be unboxing these off camera so you guys can see what they look like. Alright, so they're finally out of the box. So here they are. So I'll probably show you guys the Bepcons first. You can see, even though they were like what? They paid like $36.95 a piece. These are actually really cool. But they don't come with a load, so you have to get a custom load for it. Pretty nice, very nicely detailed. Pretty cool. Because I always wanted one of these schemes for a long time, and I finally got one. So now, here they are. Also, this one looks nice too. Very nice. So, very nice looking freight car. So now we'll go on to the locomotive. So here's my BC Rail Heritage unit. Looks very stunning. Absolutely amazing. And all that. Very nice. And for those who wonder what is this red thing on the top, I believe that's basically the DPU marker light, which is usually on when the locomotive's in DPU operations, which is usually a common thing on CN locomotives. So, there's that. It's very nice, sharp looking. And it's got the CN style PTC on top. Warns everything. The red, white, and blue looks really nice. I believe this is the 1970s or 80s scheme for BC Rail. If anyone can clarify it, then let me know. Because I know that this scheme never exists on the current BC Rail locomotives that CN acquired. You know, like the C40-8Ms and all that. But this is a different red, white, and blue scheme. So this is actually very nice. So I'll show you the rear. So you can see it's the same thing and all that. It's pretty cool. It's got and this one has the angled exhaust, so very nice. And now we'll move on to this one. My favorite one. My favorite thing for the Easter is this, the CPKC Tier 4. Very nice locomotive. You can see, look at that detail. Absolutely amazing. Very nice. Yeah, sometimes the handrail can be a bit loose, so I'm going to try and put that back in place. And there they go. Very nice. So, I'll show you the rear. And yeah, they're pretty heavy locomotives too. Very nice. Absolutely amazing. So, I'll turn the locomotive around. Alright. So anyway, there it is. Looks very nice. So anyways, that's basically all the trains I got for Easter. So be sure you look out to see these in future operating sessions coming soon. So, and also, stay tuned for a review of the CPKC Tier 4, since this is the latest run of the Tier 4s. So, keep a lookout for this, because I'll be doing a review on this one in a different video. So, anyways, that's all I'm going to do for this Easter special. Well, after Easter special, because, you know, I'm uploading this after Easter. So, anyways, hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, have a good day, everybody.